Good evening. My name is Don Stiles, and tonight I will be your Rotary MC. I want to thank you all for coming, and as now we're all settled in our seats, I realize some of you may not be very familiar with what Rotary is. Rotary International is the largest service organization in the world, and it's made up of community leaders who want to give back to our communities. The Bloomington Rotary is one of 35,000 clubs around the world in over 200 countries, and participating in many global projects around the world. The largest project right now is the polio eradication movement, and then locally we do things like food packing and of course the STRIVE program. We're going to begin with a long-standing tradition of Rotary, and that is to begin with a invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance, and to lead us tonight is our Rotary President, Terry Law.
Thank you, Don, for that introduction. If I may kindly ask ladies and gentlemen in the room to please stand for our invocation. And if you would please bow your heads with me. Let us pray silently together, each one of us, according to our individual beliefs. Let us offer thanks for our food and the blessings of fellowship around us. Let us be a source of hope for those in need and contentment for those who are lonely. Let us give gratitude for our opportunity to serve Rotary and mankind. Let the feeling of love, kindness, and a well-directed yet gentle spirit always be reflected in our actions. Amen. And will you please face the American flag for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Welcome to this year's STRIVE Banquet, where we pause during our busy schedules to honor those great young students in this room. You have much to be proud of as you near graduation and prepare for life after Kennedy High School. 24 of you completed the program. 83% of you met the 90% attendance requirement. That's an all-time high for our STRIVE class. And 96% of you met the required C+ average during your senior year in classes. And maybe most important, 2/3 of you increased your accumulated GPAs. So congratulations. And why are these statistics important? Because that's what determines the eligibility for our scholarships. This is our 20th year, the STRIVE program at Kennedy. We've served 469 students over those years and given out $122,000 in scholarships. STRIVE is a national Rotary program which began here in Minnesota in White Bear Lake. The acronym stands for students taking a renewed interest in the value of education. We have tried to help you seniors more fully discover and develop your own special skills and talents so that you're prepared for your life journey. Rotary offers scholarships as an incentive to help with tuition and books, but you students have probably already figured out that the real incentive for your success comes from within yourselves. We Rotary mentors are honored to have walked alongside with you this year as you realized your potential. These community leaders, Normandale students and administrators, school administrators and teachers, and your parents are willing to share their time and experiences with you to help you succeed. We discussed many topics this year. Throughout the year, we touched on college versus the job, mock job interviews, practicing and skills, how to dream about what you want to do and then write goals to achieve those, the legal liabilities when you turn 18, and we shared our own successes and failures and discussed ethical decision-making. You shared your suggestions to improve our STRIVE. More interactive activities, you said. And on certain topics, additional focus on your careers. We're going to take those and try to improve next year's STRIVE with those suggestions. We mentors learn from you students, so it's a win-win. Before we go into the meat of the program, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Before, has everyone had their desserts and food? Has everyone? Okay. I first want to recognize my best friend and my wife, Leslie. Leslie, would you stand? Leslie, I want to thank you for supporting me on the many Rotary adventures that I take part in, like STRIVE. Leslie is going to be our official photographer tonight, so after the meeting, we're going to take a photo of all the students. Dinner, we want to thank Kennedy for the banquet, Michelle Martin and Jolene Herbeck. Please thank them. We have Bloomington Cable TV here tonight, and Steve Hammer will be recording our meeting. And mentors. There would be no STRIVE program without our mentors. These are volunteers just willing to help you students. I tried to list them on the back of the program, but I may have missed somebody. I see some of them here tonight. There's Terry Starwalt, if you'll just stand. Terry Lowe. Les Fujitaki, who's already standing. Andrea Speck. Duty Backstrom. Kara Nordstrom. Larry Lee. Dave Drummond. Mary Kurth. Joyce Esther. And Normandale's Educational Coordinator, Paige Wheeler. Thank you all. These are your mentors. We also couldn't do STRIVE without our financial support, and I'd like to thank some special STRIVE financial supporters with us this evening. Gil Williams and Sally and Bob Purvis. Would you please stand? We'd also like to thank the Mall of America. They could not come tonight, but they send their congratulations to all of you STRIVE students. Another reason STRIVE works so well is because we are so fortunate to have school administrators who not only believe in you students, but also demonstrate that belief with their enthusiastic support. Look around you and you will see your Bloomington Superintendent, Les Fujitaki, your principal, Carol Campa, your career and college coordinator, Kristen Donnelly, and Rana Peru, and your cultural liaison, Rosa Flores. And in case you were wondering where those school buses appeared when we went on those field trips, Bloomington School Career Development Coordinator Debbie Belfry arranged for those. Debbie? We also have with us FAFSA coordinator with our Normandale Community College, and that's Susan Ant. Susan? I've asked Superintendent Fujitaki and Principal Campa to both say a few words. Would you come up here?
Good evening. I'm excited to be here because I get a chance to recognize and thank some amazing students, family members, and community members. On behalf of the school board and school community, thank you to the Bloomington Noon Rotary Club, the STRIVE mentors, and the STRIVE business partners for making this program a reality. Without their help and support, this event would not be happening tonight. And students, congratulations on completing this program, being part of this program. And parents, thank you for being engaged with your child's education and for being here to make this night a memorable one for your family. Students, throughout your school career, we talked to you about the importance of being good citizens. A good citizen is somebody that makes their community a better place to live. The adults in this room, the STRIVE mentors, the community members, all great citizens, because they do their part. They share their time, their talents, their expertise, their resources to make this program a reality. Now, they're not paid by us. They don't receive a salary for doing this. Nobody's forcing them to do this. They're doing this because they value education, and they believe in that by helping your children, they're going to ensure that the future of our community, our state, and our country is in good hands. So please join me in showing your appreciation for all that they've done for you. Now, wherever you go, you may stay here in Bloomington, wherever life takes you in the world, try to remember these people here that worked hard throughout the year to help you be successful. And do what they've done. Emulate them. Give back to your community. Serve. Be a great volunteer. Share. Pay it forward. You'll get great benefit. You'll feel great satisfaction by doing it, I assure you. Best wishes. I'll see you in a few weeks at graduation. Best wishes to you all. Thank you.
And now your principal, Carol.
Thank you for having me here today. First, let me thank the Rotary. 20 years of dedication to our school is amazing, so thank you for your hard work. And mentors coming as frequently as you did, I believe 18 times. That's incredible, so thank you so much for being a part of our students' lives. Students, I want to tell you how proud I am of you, of your hard work and dedication. Listening to the statistics of the increase in attendance and GPA, that's incredible. And those are the characteristics that are going to get you far. Hard work and dedication. When I was your age, I was a 2.5 student. I did not do school well, but I knew how to work hard, and I believed, and people believed in me. My math teacher really was the person who changed my life, and I got a C- in math, in Algebra 2. So math was not my thing, but that teacher made a difference in my life and believed in me. And so I worked really hard, and I went to college, and I worked really hard and became a teacher. And I'm sure my high school teachers, if they saw me as a principal of this high school, would be in disbelief. But that's the power of working hard. And so I know that you have that ability as well. And so I look forward to someday seeing one of you up here or somewhere in this community working hard and making a difference. So I'm super proud of you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Carol. We mentors think that every senior here is a winner. Not only did you enjoy those delicious breakfast treats, right? The college tours and tonight's banquet, but you also received invaluable insights about yourselves that will hopefully help you navigate future successes and future failures throughout your life. Students, we have another surprise gift for you this evening. For all of you that showed up tonight, you will receive a $20 Target gift card from Rotary. The reason is we want you to go out and buy something special for yourself that you hadn't thought about when you walked in the doors tonight, okay? You promise? Okay. So, as I read off your name, Terry Starr will help me. Please come forward and accept your STRIVE certificate for participation in the program and your Target gift card. And parents and friends, there's no need to hold your applause. You can do that for graduation. We want to clap for all of our students. I've been practicing these names here. Let's see how we go. Adam Adel Razek. Naima Ali. Alex Caballero Hernandez. Isla Sorizo Mendiola. Samuel Choi. Vanessa Darkwa. All the way from the back. Hector Escobar Perla. Noah Glendenning. Natalie Leolislas. Zitlali Lueza Galvan. Samuel Lopez Ruiz. Bathshua Meza. Lexia No. Jonathan Angeri. Lizeth Pineda Roldan. Brian Salmeron. And Emily Woodis. Who is? Oh, Manny came. Danny Emagan. Sorry about that. Now did I miss anyone? Okay, very good. Rotary partners with our local colleges as well that match our STRIVE scholarships at Normandale, Hennepin Tech, and Dunwoody. Tonight, President Joyce Esther of Normandale is here, and I've asked President Esther to say a few words. President Esther.
Well, let me also add my congratulations to you all as the students. I am so proud of you. Every year when I hear about the work that you all do in this program, it really is a testament that you are taking a real interest in your future. And we at Normandale, we would be happy to be your academic partner in your future, as well my colleague at Hennepin Tech. I'll be nice to President Urban. But we know that wherever your future leads you, that you have gotten a really good foundation here at STRIVE. And so I want to thank all of the teachers and the folks who are involved, and I really want to thank Susan and Paige and your teams for really helping out. I want to say to you all publicly, it's always a wonderful thing for me to get back to campus when I've talked to folks in STRIVE and they say, oh my gosh, it was so amazing to have Susan or Paige there. So publicly, I want to thank you for the good work that you've done. So for those of you, I'm just curious, I do this every year. How many of you will be joining us at Normandale next year? Yes! All right, so I'll do a general roll call too. Anyone going to Hennepin Tech? Okay, Dunwoody? Okay, good job. Any other school? The University of Minnesota? Any other school that I'm not calling out? Harvard. Yeah. Oh, claim it. Say, yep, Harvard. Claim it. Anyone going off to work? Found a good job? All right, good job. regardless of where you go, though, please make sure that you consider education a part of your life. Whether you're going off to work now or later, getting a good education, getting a certificate or degree will help you in your future. So even if you don't think that you need it or want it now, make sure you have it. It's a good thing to have in your back pocket. But I just want to congratulate you for all of your hard work. And again, for those of you who will be at Normandale, I can't wait to see you, because Normandale, we are your college in your community. Have a great day.
Thank you, President Esther. Terry Styrol would like to say a few remarks before we hand out the scholarships.
Thank you, Don. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the students, their family members, all the mentors, all the school personnel that are here. One of the things that should show you is that most things in life that are worthwhile take community. And that's what I want to encourage you to do once you get out of here. I still remember graduating from high school. It's an exciting time in our lives. You seem like you're finishing up something, which you are. It's a great accomplishment. But it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of what's going to come from now on. Education is a lifelong endeavor. You will never quit learning. And as you learn more, you will change your mind about things. You will take on different professions than maybe you're thinking about right now. One of the things I find most interesting is that probably the job that each of you will end up going into didn't exist when you started high school. That's how fast our economy and society is changing. And it's a good thing. It means there's plenty of opportunity for all of us. One of the things I would encourage you to do as you move along is to stay involved with whatever community you get involved in. When you go to Normandale, Hennepin Tech, don't wait for someone to ask you to join a club. If you're interested, approach them. Be proactive. One of the things we talked about in our class. No one should care about what happens to you more than you do, and you need to take the lead in making sure that your life goes in the best direction possible. There will be setbacks. One of the things that saddens me about a program like this is we have a limited amount of scholarships. When you look at who wins what, it's so close sometimes, but that's the way much of life is. It doesn't mean you do not stop. It doesn't mean that you stop. It means you accept the challenge and move on. There's a quote I like to read whenever I can, and I'll leave that with you as a parting thought. It's by Edward Hale, who was a Unitarian minister, lived from 1822 to 1909, so it was a while ago. But what he said was this: I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. Let's get on to the rewards.
Traditionally, right before our awards, we hear a few words from some of our students. We have a few courageous students who are willing to take on this public speaking challenge. How many of you like public speaking? All right, okay. Well, I think it says a lot about someone's character when they push the envelope for such a challenge. So here to share some of their thoughts are Alex Caballero Hernandez.
Good evening, parents, family, staff that are welcome here. First off, I really want to thank everybody for coming and celebrating with us the possibility and the opportunity that we have to be in STRIVE. Thank you for the staff, Terry, and for letting us be in this program. My thoughts about this program was very exciting, and it got me involved more and think about more about my future. I really appreciate what you guys did, not for me, but for everyone else. I really like the topic where he said we talked about a topic where we were supposed to, it was about time management and how to manage time appropriately, because time passes by fast. It goes in a blink of an eye, and you don't have time to go back. And every second that passes, you gotta appreciate what you do, work hard for everything that's towards you and accomplish in life. So thank you so much for everything.
Samuel Lopez Ruiz.
Good evening. I'd like to start it off by thanking all the Rotary members I've met. I'm really thankful for the opportunity to meet the people they've introduced to my life. One of my favorite activities I think we did during the Rotary Club was the mock interview. That was a big help, especially learning to talk more with adults. I guess that was always something I struggled with, and it was a big help, I guess. Another thing I'm thankful for is the breakfast in the morning. That was a big help. I always used a granola bar in the morning. That always helped. Well, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Sugar helps, right? Sugar helps. Isla Sorizo Mendiola.
First off, I want to say thank you for the STRIVE program, for giving me this opportunity to be in the program and helping me gain skills that I need for college. Something I'm really grateful for is the opportunity to network with the Rotarians, and especially in the lunches about ethics. It's really given me the opportunity to learn more about their experiences that may help me for my experience in college, and also helping me become more prepared for the transition that I will be doing in the fall. I also want to mention that I will be attending St. Catherine University in the fall, majoring in social work and a minor in leadership. Thank you so much for everything.
Okay, Hector Escobar Perla.
I'd like to give thanks to all Rotary members, Don and Terry, for giving me this opportunity, or inviting me to this program. I'm very grateful to meet the mentors here and give me a right mindset of what I wanted to do in the future in my career, pursuing a maintenance aircraft technician at Minneapolis Technical College. And I'm very grateful having the mock interviews to help me prepare for a future interview as an adult. I'm very thankful for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Hector. And finally, Samuel Choi.
If you didn't hear, my name is Sam Choi. Kind of a student here. If there's one thing that I'm really grateful from STRIVE is kind of keeping an eye on the common student. Usually when you hear the word average, it's just kind of just goes over your head. So it's really nice that STRIVE is helps the average student, because I'm not talking badly or poorly about us, but from what I know, we've been invited because we're not like Einsteins, but then again, we're not in dire need of help. But it's nice to know that even though we're not the greatest or the weakest, it's nice to know that people still care about us. And what I most took away, what I took away from STRIVE was budgeting. That was a really nice feature that we had. And I'm actually really grateful to STRIVE because STRIVE helped me choose what college I want to go to, which is Normandale. Shout out to the president over there. And if there's anything I'm going to miss, it's going to be your voice, Terry. Your voice in the morning. But thank you very much for coming, and thank you for supporting us. And thank you for supporting Kennedy.
You see why I think this is the highlight of the evening when I hear from students like that. Thank you all. And now on to the scholarships. While we would love to provide a full ride for every STRIVE student, the resources aren't there, as Terry indicated. However, the top scholarship, when matched by our partner colleges, will cover a significant portion of the first year. And our criteria to be eligible for these scholarships was not intended to be easy, yet, as I said before, 83% of you were eligible. The biggest hurdle seemed to be the attendance criteria, but this year, this class showed the greatest class attendance that we've had. Rotary offers 5 scholarships. 4 are academic-oriented, and 1 is for attendance. Somebody said 80% of success is showing up. That was Woody Allen. We named the attendance award after Rotarian Lee Helms, who never missed a STRIVE class, and he kept our accurate attendance records up until his death. We are fortunate tonight to have his son, Jeff Helms, here to hand out our attendance scholarships. Jeff, if you'll make your way up here. The dilemma we had this year is 7 of you essentially met the best attendance with no unexcused absences. And another 7 of you had only 1 unexcused absence. So in this 20th year anniversary of our STRIVE program, we decided to award a $100 scholarship to the outstanding attendance, which is the 1 missed class, and $250 scholarships for best attendance. So, when I call your name out, would you please come up?
Should we talk about this real quick?
Yes. You will be receiving, in addition to the scholarship certificate, you'll be receiving an application to send to Rotary, or if you want to fill it out tonight at the tables and give it to me, we'll get that turned in right away.
The certificates are nice looking. This is what you need to get the money.
So, our first $100 scholarship goes to Alex Caballero Hernandez. Our second $100 scholarship goes to Samuel Choi. Our next $100 scholarship goes to Lexia No. And our final $100 scholarship goes to Brian Somerone. And now the $250 scholarships. Isela Cerezo Mendiola. Vanessa Darqua. Next, Lee Helms, best attendance, $250 scholarship, Hector Escobar Perla. And for his fan club, Noah Glendenning. Samuel Lopez Ruiz. Jonathan Anjeri. And our final $250 scholarship, Lizeth Pineda Roldan. Now, these smaller scholarships will, when they're doubled at Normandale or some of these other colleges, will help pay for your books, and that was the intent. All of our scholarship recipients, as you will see, attached is your recipient form. Please fill those out tonight or get them to Nick Basil, and the address is on the form. Don't wait until next fall because we want to ensure that you get that partner matching. Also, if you're attending Normandale, and a lot of you are, I have other forms up here that'll expedite your application and your scholarship. So before you leave tonight, if you're going to Normandale, come up and get that sheet as well. So we have 4 remaining academic scholarships. If I could ask Terry and Les Fujitaki, is the first award goes to our 4th most improved GPA. It was an increase of .076 on their accumulated GPA for the entire school year, or entire academic year, and that goes to Alex Caballero Hernandez.
How much is it for, Don?
It's for $1,000. I had it underlined, 1,000, I didn't read it. Our next scholarship for the 3rd most improved GPA of a .084. This is a $1,500 scholarship. It goes to Hector Escobar Perla. Our next 2nd most improved GPA with an increase of .103. It's a $2,000 scholarship, and that goes to Natalie Leal Islas. And our top award has been named the Harold Larson Most Improved GPA. The reason is because Harold Larson is a long-term Rotarian who just passed away recently, but he supported all of our work effort here. The recipient here will get a $2,500 scholarship, so when that's matched, that's $5,000. Our recipient could not attend tonight because of an emergency in the family, and I got a phone call just before here, and he was not able to make it, but we will get it to him. It's Eliab Lawson. So, congratulations to all of our 2019 STRIVE Scholarship recipients. Be sure to submit those attached scholarship request forms and pick up a Normandale form here before you leave. And congratulations to all of our STRIVE students for your participation this year. We wish you many more successes in your journey, and please stay in touch with your new Rotarian friends here, okay? You know how to get in touch with us. Just ask Kristen or come to Kennedy here. I want to thank you parents and teachers and friends and family for supporting your students. And I want to thank Kennedy and the colleges and corporations and individuals for all your financial support. And finally, I'd like to ask all the students to assemble up here for a Kodak moment. We want to take a picture of the group and also all the mentors, if they would come up also. That concludes the recognition banquet. Drive home safely and good night.